It's nice to know that like I can be a dad, that like I'm not just like gay and it's like me and my husband and then that's it.
Welcome to Dadding. Today we have two guests on the show, which is very exciting. Cheo Bourne is the dad to a 9-week-old baby girl, and Andrew Singer is a 2-time twin dad, which is a lot. Both Cheo and Andrew are also dads who are gay, and they're going to share their journey with us.
I appreciate you both being here. I know it might be awkward to be like, we need a whole episode of like dadding while gay because, you're just dads. I get that. The goal of it is really to just show other perspectives of dadding. Even if it's one little aspect of your lives for the purposes of this episode, what does it mean to you to be a gay dad?
It's a representation of equality. It's like a beautiful way to live in the world and get to express who you fully are. I want my kid to be really empathetic and be able to really think about how others feel as they move through the world. I want her to really feel that she is enough because she is.
I hope that the kids learn that they can do whatever they want as long as they put their hearts to it. When I see them like making mistakes and not just like giving up, but actually like trying again, it's gonna be good.
We'll start with birth orders. Birth orders are the legal documents that make you the parent of the child. And you have to pick a egg donor. You got to look through all these medical records. You got to look through their history of donation.
And it's kind of funny because with the egg donor, like I know more about the egg donor's medical history than my own husband. Like, because we know like everything. Like the egg donor, you generally want somebody who's very young because the younger they are, the more likely the eggs are to turn into actual babies. And the surrogate needs to be a little bit older because they have to be somebody who's had all the children that they want. People often, when they ask about it, they get the terms wrong. Like they'll be like, who is your surrogate mom? And it's like, the term is just surrogate. She didn't provide the genetic material. The genetic material on the female side came from the egg donor, who's also not the mom. It's like the child has two dads and no mom.
Yeah, I definitely get that. And I've read, about the boldness that people can have thinking they have some right to ask you certain things. So I'm like trying to ask you questions in this interview, but also like, is that respectful?
As long as you don't say like, how much did it all cost? Like people sometimes ask that and that's like not really,
What has been the biggest challenge about being a dad who's gay?
There are benefits to having two dads, and also there are benefits to mothers. I have a girl, so my child just simply has a different body than I have and will always. So I am aware of that, and it's in the back of my mind. I'm like, enlisting all of the important females in my life for when the time comes to talk about really specifically female things. Like I will do my reading, I will do my best, but it's important for her to have important, strong, intelligent, confident women in her life as well.
Parenting in general is super challenging. The gay part, like people ask funny questions like, oh, where's the mom? Or like people assume that like my husband and I are just like two random friends who like both brought kids with us to hang out. I guess that could happen. I do have male friends and I'll go on a play date, but I don't know. I don't usually like kiss them and hug them and like all the time.
What's been the best thing about being a gay dad?
Being a gay person does not take you out of the running for building a family and having that type of love in your life.
It's nice to know that like I can be a dad. I'm not just like gay and it's like me and my husband and then that's it.
What advice would you give to a gay man out there that's thinking about becoming a father or is about to become a father?
If you're sure, start now. Just start right now. reach out to agencies, have some meetings, really get the info so that you aren't wondering, because it can be very confusing. The resources, they aren't sort of handed to you. You have to look for them a little bit.
Be patient. There could be various surprises or bumps in the road or delays.
Dig into the resources like thegreatgaydadcast.com, menhavingbabies.org. It's a website. It links all kinds of things from surrogacy agencies to IVF clinics. And there are resources out there to help. I think the biggest one is called GPAP, which is the Gay Parenting Assistance Program, which is the program that you apply for. There are different stages, and depending on which stage you're in, you get certain amounts of financial help with the process. Surrogacy, if you're going to go the surrogacy route, it is an expensive process.
Surrogacy kind of has a start and a finish, then it's like done. And then the kid thing is like for life. Make sure you let them know as much as possible that you love them, and the more love you give them, then the better they'll grow up and blossom and love everybody they know.
A lot of love. I love that.